Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Dan Plesac, Aaron Nola is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, DANSBY Swanson. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into very shallow right. Segura onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Batting third.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. Mike Soroka will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're getting a look at one of the top young right-handers in all of baseball. The Braves have had some great starting pitching over the years, and they've developed another one here in Soroka. Big-time sink on his fastball, great secondary pitches. Basically, he's one of the top pitchers in the game.
Windup and the 0-1. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless, and then grab a huge home run in the first.
That brings up Alec Bohm, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. The Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Acuna is very likely going to be an all-star this year, at least according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in the league.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take his...
And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get on?
Well, every pitcher, you want to get that first guy out, Hero. The chances of scoring runs are so much more slim when you get that first guy out. Traffic on the bases, now you have to pitch out of the stretch. It's never easy for the pitcher.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And that'll bring in Marcell OZUNA. Snap throw from the catcher, but he gets dirty and gets back to the bag. Here's the 0-1 pitch. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Acuna leads off first with one away. Just keeping him close. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Oh, and that is right there for strike two.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with two outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Left for Atlanta. They trail this one 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Now the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Realmuto could very well be a member of this year's National League All-Star team as he ranks second in the league amongst catchers in fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Rhys Hoskins swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7th, the second baseman.
Digging in next, Gene Segura. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. First offering on its way, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
There goes the runner. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. 2 out with the man at first. Runner going a second time. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Top of the third set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Christian Pache. And he gets ahead 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third, and Mike Soroka will bat next. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
The next 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Hazley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Up next, Ozzie Albies. He went down looking to open up the ball game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Another 0-2 home. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. It remains.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game. And you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Aaron Nola is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Hit on the ground to third. Swanson brings it in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 3. All set for the start of the 4th, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Fouled off.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now another 0-2. Popped him up. Junior waits on it. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 5.
So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. 2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. 0-1 the count.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm.
For the Phillies, the 3rd baseman, Alec.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Softly hit here to the left side. And he'll get in there safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Harper is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. And a relay home, and not in time as the second run scores. And now he's able to scramble back to second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
At the plate, JT Realmuto, and a slider bounces, and that gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Freeman has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He singled in his first AB. The pitch. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Riley is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. MARCELL OZUNA is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Next up is Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Adam Hazley.
The center fielder, Adam.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to handle it is OZUNA, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Digging in will be Aaron Nola. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A 1 ball, 2 strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Slow roller out to short. Swanson picks it up, and there are 2 away now. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
This is line to left. OZUNA gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They lead it 4-0. The batter will be Christian Pache. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Ender Inciarte steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Count even now at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter number.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
No balls and 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fastball called for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try again. 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the score. Touki Toussaint enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 62.
And now Alec Bohm, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
For the Phillies, the third baseman.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Slow little grounder left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. First pitch on the way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. One out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. OZUNA is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in once again is BRYCE HARPER. He doubled his last time up. And now the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Fastball's fouled off to the left, and he falls behind now 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Darno has it, and that ends the inning. So now to the plate, Dansby Swanson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at-bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On its way is pitch number 75. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone. An absolute bomb. Ronald Acuna has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Here's MARCELL OZUNA. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Jose Alvarado will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Braves draw a bit closer courtesy of the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Now here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that's out number 1.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now at the plate is Jean Segura. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Realmuto, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
The center fielder, Adam.
So next to hit is Adam Hazley. Flew out last time up.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
So far this season, Hazley carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 0-2 home. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Phillies strand 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. begin the 8th, and set to go as the third baseman, Austin Riley. First pitch on the way. In there, 0-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Harper is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And up next will be Christian Pache. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
A bouncer up the middle. Segura has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Johan Camargo gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
17, Johan Camargo.
From the stretch, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Braves have cut things to a 4-2 score.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. 2 out, nobody on. In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes. Josh Tomlin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, Josh Tomlin.
Didi Gregorius is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. His history with Josh Tomlin, he's gone 3 for 8. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch drilled down the line. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alec.
So the next to bat will be Alec Bohm. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here's the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the air out to straightaway left. OZUNA will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and Hector Neris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Hector.
Set to start the ninth in this one, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, DANSBY SWANSON. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The first baseman, #5, FREDDE.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. His career numbers against Hector Neris, just a 1-for-12 career line. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Bases are empty, one man out. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Neris is in the midst of a strong season, and the fans have taken notice. He's currently leading all National League closers in all-star votes.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
Acuna digs in now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First offering.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Behind 0-2 now. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Braves. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
4-2 the final score tonight. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Nola earned his 5th win of the year. Hector Neris hammers down the save, his 14th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious